Hello everybody, this is Conquering History Games, and welcome back to not just a new series, but a brand new game on the channel. It's Stellaris 2.0 Apocalypse. That's right, it's finally arrived. We've done some alternate history, we've done some real history, now it's time for some future history. Robert Heinlein fans know what I'm talking about. And I'm going to be starting a brand new game here, and I've made a custom nation that we're going to be playing. We're going to be the Holy Insurance Clergy. So before we get started, first off, thanks for everybody who's showing up. Welcome to it. I hope you enjoy it. But this is going to be my first Stellaris campaign, full-blown campaign on the channel, not just a live stream. I have played a little bit of Stellaris, just a tiny bit, but you know, I've in full disclosure, I've never really done the best job at keeping up with all the changes all the time. I certainly haven't spent as much time on it as I have other Paradox games, and so that's why I've always been constantly delaying actually putting this series out, getting a series out. And then I just thought, you know what, a lot of Paradox games, sometimes you just need to go in there, get started, get your butt kicked a little bit, and learn from those mistakes, and the next time you're going to be better. And why not just do it in front of an audience, right? So you guys can all scream at me about how I'm doing things wrong. Anyway, let's talk about who I'm going to be playing as here. We are the Holy Insurance Clergy. Insurance for body and soul. And incidentally, my starting, I have future ideas. For example, you can already kind of see one here, the Great Diaspora. As a custom nation that I'm going to be playing whenever I finish this. That'll be the second one I do after I'm feeling a little more comfortable after having done a full series on the channel. And I've got more in the future, but for this one, I had somebody else pick the species appearance, and then I just ran with it from there. So, insurance for body and soul. The earliest years of the Holy Insurance Clergy have become shrouded in mystery. The official dogma of the HIC, that would be Holy Insurance Clergy, or HIC, speaks of visions of a gecko who lived an unnaturally long life, but who did not seek power, but rather influenced through his teaching. This primitive-looking yet intelligent gecko wanted to improve the quality of life of those around him. While his body never died, his voice would change over time. The heads of the HIC say that the holiest Gekotus upon death, Gekotus is what we are, the holiest Gekotus upon death ascend and become the new voice of God. The Gekotan society became communal through the gecko's teachings. But it was not only the worldly needs, dang it I had a typo, of the Gekotas that were served, but also their spiritual needs as well. The work of the Holy Insurance Clergy has led to a Gekotan Golden Age, trebucheting them into the Space Age. With their large eyes now turned to the stars, the HIC now wishes to spread their message to the entire galaxy. So we are a trade league, oligarchic, corporate dominion. That's going to give me additional energy from my trading hubs, and I'll start with the space trading technology already unlocked, as well as the private colony ship. I'm an efficient bureaucracy, so I get 2 more core sector systems. We are an egalitarian community, so we can't be autocratic, and we can have we actually can have utopian living standards, but no impoverished living standards for full citizenship species. We are xenophiles, and we are spiritualists, which is going to allow us to create hollowed worlds as well as build temples. Also, we get a little bit more extra unity and less of an edict cost. That probably is not going to be as important. But we are communal, so we're happier than usual. We are conservationists, so minus 15%, possibly more later, on consumer good costs. We are adaptive. Geckos can basically survive in quite a huge variety of areas besides, as long as it's not tundra, really. But we are fleeting. Our leader lifespan is minus 10 years. They're not very... You know, geckos don't live very long, typically, even these more evolved ones of them. And we are sedentary. When it's time to hibernate, we don't really go somewhere else. We just, you know, the Gekota, just climb into a tree or hide somewhere for a while. So they're sedentary, so resettlement cost and migration speed has both been hit because of that. So I didn't want to do anything too crazy for this first campaign. We're not fanatical, genocidal machines or anything like that. We're just some cute geckos in our robes and our little hands, and we just want to make people happy by showing them the way, by giving them insurance for their body and their soul. All right, let's go into it. So this is the first campaign. We're just going to be doing small spiral arms, 6 AI empires. Actually, maybe we can crank that up a little bit. No. Actually, let's make it 6. Yeah, we're just going to keep it to 6. 1 Advanced AI Start, 1 Fallen Empire is going to be out there. I think we can go to 2 Marauder Empires. In fact, let's make it 2 Fallen Empires as well. Tech Tradition cost, I'm going to bring it down a little bit. A little bit more in habitable worlds as well. More primitive civilizations, because those are fun to observe and mess around with. Crisis Strength, I'm going to bring down a little bit. Mid-game start year 23, end-game start year 24. Commodore difficulty, it's right in the middle. Nothing with the scaling. Empire aggressiveness, empire placement is going to be random. No advanced neighbors. Hyperlane density 1. Gateways and wormholes 1 and 1. No Iron Man mode, because probably some episodes in this series we'll have to see, but even if they're not, they're longer. As you guys know, occasionally in the past I've had series where I've been playing on Iron Man mode, and I had an audio issue during a recording session, so then the audio sounds bad for maybe several episodes. So now, if I have that issue, because I'm not on Iron Man mode, I could just go back to the save file I had between recording sessions and just re-record all of those episodes. Something that's not allowed, I cannot do if I'm in Iron Man mode. So any achievements, I'll just have to get on my own time. I have a few. Alright, but I'm excited. First Stellaris game on the channel. It's going to be fun. And yeah, obviously I'm going to try to win. But we'll just see how it goes. I'm just going to roleplay more than anything. If you want min-maxing, this isn't the place. Alright, in the eons since, etc., 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 here we go. So we are, and our sun is named Hathaway, and we live on Chevy Chase. That is our home world. It is an arid world. Let's take a look at our positioning here. Okay, so I'm not really in the center. Interesting, interesting. Okay, so behind me, so to speak, or I should say towards the edge of the galaxy, we have this single file line here that I could maybe start exploring, and then we have a nebula this way. And then that's really it. That's all I can see right now. So it's all about the choke points, right? Okay, so of course I'm going to want to come down here, at least to here, and at least to here. And then I could take the rest of these systems at my leisure and, you know, continue to just be in a single file line. The trickier part is going to be in this direction. Maybe I just want to come out to this Class G star here and the Class A one over there. Just for now, while I send another one out. Interesting indeed. Okay, so let's see. Let's first take a look at what our researches are. What have we got here? Fusion reactors, improved deflectors, physics labs. None of these are exactly amazing. Let's go with the physics lab. What kind of traits we got here? Plus 10% research speed. Wow, do we have 2 Spark of Genius guys out of the gate? Wow, that is awesome. We have a Spark of Genius plus 10%. That's a good roll. Who's this guy? We got expertise in biology here. So that's good. So then I can also get pop growth speed plus 10% pretty fast. That's always good. And powered exoskeletons. I always like that one, so we can get a little bit extra minerals going. Okay, so wow, that was some pretty good rolls there. Next up, let's come on down here to Hathaway. And, well, not Hathaway, to Chevy Chase. And get another science chip queued up. Meanwhile, I can build something out of the gate here. Got a nice amount of physics research out here, interestingly enough, so that'll stack nicely. I should be able to get some good get ahead of the game pretty quickly here. But for right now, let's take our science ship and let's get surveying. Yeah, let's start going that way, and of course I have the second one on the way as well. Right there. So that's it. We're already out of minerals from the start, but that's okay. As for military power, we're okay. We have our starter 3 corvettes. Let's just bring them over here or something for right now. Construction ship. I think I'm going to want to mine this first. So that's probably where we're going to go, but maybe the systems will survey some more minerals for us out there. We'll have to just wait and see. But it should be, yeah, it's going to be fun. Not a very big galaxy, relatively short game, or relatively small, yeah, galaxy. But again, it's just the first one. I hope you all enjoy. All right, now what have we got here? Our ruler's traits. He's warlike. So we're going to get a little more weapons damage and army damage, and he's an investor, plus 10% energy credits. Well, that's very nice. Very nice indeed. So let's queue up the energy credits. Like I said, that's why I'm going to want to build something here so we can get them going faster. So I could build another... I can get another leader assigned here as soon as possible, unless am I lucky? No. Okay, we don't have anybody with reduced cost. But actually, I don't like those anyway. Let's see, we have somebody here who's careful, less of an anomaly risk failure, someone who's resilient. Okay, so we have a couple of... We've got a couple of careful guys. This guy's younger. That's very good. I love to research anomalies. Anomalies are awesome. Okay, it looks like we've already found some sort of habitable world. Ooh, only 12 surface tiles, though. Not good. That's not good at all. Alright, let's take a look down here. I think we can actually go to faster speed for a little bit while my minerals queue up. And my energy credits as well. Okay, cool. The construction of my second site. Wait, did I queue up 2 science ships by accident? I think indeed I did. All right, cool. We're gonna turn into it. That's no problem. We're just gonna be surveying really fast. Then it looks like once I get another leader. That's fine. I've got 2 careful guys anyway. Now, I do have these colony ships here available to me, like everybody does, but I've also got the private culinary. It's a culinary ship, they cook. But I have my private colony ship, which is going to cost me energy credits instead of minerals. So depending on what I find out there, what I end up mining, this could be good. The only problem with the colony ship, the private one, is that my colonists might have different ethics than the majority. But I could always build temples and things like that later. Okay, looks like we could potentially do a research station out here, maybe get some mining going. Contact report, remnants. So we've got our precursors. Now we're going to be looking for the Voltaium. As a heads up, I'm going to be reading tons of events and things like that because I think they are awesome. The situation log, all the event trees, I love them. The lore is probably some of my favorite. Yeah, it is really my favorite part about Stellaris. So if we recovered artifacts from the Voltaium star assembly, they were an alien civilization that was active approximately 12 million years ago. Although their exact appearance has been lost in the mist of time, we have deduced from their ruins that they were worm-like annelids, roughly 3 to 4 meters in length. They seem to have communicated with each other primarily through vibrations carried along their segmented bodies. If we can find enough relics from their civilization, it may be possible to pinpoint the location of their home system. Well, alright then. Alright, so we got a not very good habitable world here. Some stuff we can mine. Let's get a construction ship maybe going here soon. Or our construction ship going here soon. And we can already build the mining station. Let's get to it. Keep getting those credits flowing in. Faster the better. But definitely a lot of physics research is in my future, it would appear. Very nice. And as long as I can lock down these 2, I'll be very happy if I can get them inside of my system. After that, maybe we'll start heading towards the nebula. I might just stop here, though. Yeah, I might. But then this leaves this open. We're definitely gonna have to play it by ear, and this is one of the things I like about the game, the Paradox games, Stellaris and Crusader Kings 2, is you have a lot of RNG going on. You can never be too sure with what's gonna happen. Only thing for sure is nothing is for sure. And in 2 months, we're gonna have a new scientist, so one of these science ships can get off their butts and actually get doing something. Complete. Okay, cool. Mining station is up and running, which means now it is only going to take 1 month. We have encountered some form of alien vessels in the Urantok system. These strange objects have been flagged as alpha aliens. Until we can learn more about them, we should proceed with caution. We have encountered fellow wanderers among the stars, despite their intentions being unknown and possibly even hostile. The atmosphere on Chevy Chase, following the report from our contact fleet, could best be described as rapturous. So what have we got here? What have we got? Okay, it's an avian ship. I mean, not an avian. A muscle ship. Okay, this is definitely a planet I want to grab. I could just keep this one, but I really would like to grab this system if possible. There's an asteroid field in here. There's a fair amount of planets and moons and things like that. Boy, I want it bad if I can. Meanwhile, though, let's finally get ourselves a new leader. We're going to go with the younger, careful one here. He's got the less risk of messing up on the with the anomalies and stuff. So let's have you come down here first and work your way from there. All right, awesome. A little short on the energy credits. No problem. No problem at all. Okay, we have some more minerals we can mine over here. Yeah, so let's do that. Let's mine everything we can in our home base first, and then work from there. Okay, it's not a hostile fleet. It's just a different alien fleet out here. What exactly are they doing? They're also doing some surveying. We could begin to investigate them. It's going to cost me society research. But it might be more important to know exactly what's going on with these guys before I get the pop growth. Alright, we got more energy out here. Very nice. Alright, our construction ship is done. Let's start having him come out here so I can build a starbase as soon as possible. Once this is this has all been fully surveyed, I do have enough influence to do that. And I know this is going to leave a gap here, which is problematic because it could become a den for pirates, but obviously this will be the second one I grab. And there is so much in here. A lot of good stuff. Definitely want this.
Survey.
Including a habitable world. It's not very big, though. Alright, so this is all done. Let's tell our construction ship to build a star base as soon as possible. Looks like that other vessel is leaving, so they're not getting started on anything just yet. Oh boy, that would be awesome if there's a civilization I end up bottling up in here. I won't hold my breath on that one, though. Okay, so the energy credits are coming in steadily. It's still going to be a while before I can get this other science ship up and running, and I don't want to disband it. It's already out. It's not hurting anybody. Of course, corvettes are going to be in my future eventually, too. Looks like our science ship here actually is not doing anything, so let's put him to work beginning to survey in that direction.
Anomaly detected.
Okay, we've already got an anomaly. Where's this at? Activity of a precursor civilization. Okay, those are pretty easy. Alright, so I've got a few traditions here to choose from. It's my understanding that expansion and discovery, well, especially discovery, is the so-called meta right now. I don't care about the meta, though. So I was thinking about going harmony to get the pop growth speed up, and then pivot over here to prosperity afterwards. In fact, maybe I should do prosperity first. Yeah, we're going to do prosperity. We are a prosperous trade federation. Ooh, cool. Very interesting. A pulsar. So perhaps armored ships are in my future rather than shields. Could just be the one, though. Okay. There we have it. Our first fresh starbase is in production already. And we are over halfway towards getting that extra scientist. We have received a transmission from the Cranbar Citizen Union. They appear to have successfully translated our language. Diplomatic channels are now open, and all hostility between us has ceased for the moment. Cool, so we got some influence out of that. Thank you very much. All right, what do you need, Cthulhu Face? The Cranbar Citizen Union. Where are we running into them? Democratic Crusaders. They must be over here. Anyway, I represent the Cranbanar. The Caribnar Citizen Union. Our elected leader, Council Maligo, hopes for peaceful relations with your people, but know that we are more than capable of defending our way of life. Alright, so they're democratic crusaders, fanatic egalitarians, but also militarist. Okay. Let's just say we could learn much from each other. The news that we have encountered intelligent alien life for the first time is spreading like wildfire throughout the Holy Insurance Clergy. Our citizens are fascinated by these beings, and the media is full of reports and speculation on their culture and society. The revelation that we are not alone in this galaxy has largely been greeted with celebration on Chevy Chase. Just like us, the aliens appear to be relative newcomers on the galactic stage, and their level of technology is similar to our own. This is a momentous occasion. All right, so they're out here. Have they made this a star? Have they built a star base here? Yes, it would appear they have. Oh, but we did find a Voltaeum mining base. Remnants of the small Voltaeum. Let's go find this. Remnants of the small Voltaean Helium-3 mining base have been found at the bottom of a large crater on Monokidar 3. So that would be out here. Yeah, that must be this planet. The blast that created the crater seems to have originated from inside the facility itself, unless the Voltaeum mining techniques were radically different from our own. An equipment failure or accident cannot account for such a massive explosion. Fascinating. So now we've got a special project here. We need a scientist who's a skill level 4, so we're not going to be checking that out anytime soon. So, all right, the Union's out here. We got this choke point. That's what matters. Very good, very good. Now, you need something else to do. Well, let's start going in here and surveying these worlds then, since they beat us here. Oh, yeah, it's been returned. Yeah, we have no. We've been given no access inside of their borders. That's okay. Alright, these guys are working. We still need to get a new leader. Missing in action. One of them has gone missing in action. They're going to return on the 5th because they closed their borders with us. Okay. What's your problem, dude? Why do they not like us? Oh, it's because I'm an oligarchy and they are democratic crusaders. So they might have a problem with our little priesthood out here. Okay. Construction is complete down in this system, so I might as well get mining those energy credits. Closed borders, huh? We have allowed you to move about freely in our territory for too long. Today we draw the line. Huh. Okay, so I'm gonna need. I think I should probably start upgrading my Corvette fleet a little bit. I'm gonna wait though. It's probably not gonna be till 2204 that I actually start to build more Corvettes, you know, in the event of pirates and things like that. Border friction, indeed. So we were pretty close together. I wonder where the next civilization is. There's probably one over here. I'd be willing to bet. Who knows where the marauders and things are at. Alright, so you've come back. Now, let's put you to work. Actually, instead of having you go out that way, we'll have you survey this world out here.
Construction complete.
Alright, another mining station done. And that's really all there is in this area. So, let's find something else to do with these guys. Maybe we could bring them out here. We do have a habitable world. Could build a star base around this pulsar. And again, this bottles in this planet, which again might spawn pirates, but I think I'll be able to deal with them when the time comes. We actually have some areas we're not mining here, so I'm actually gonna build a second colony ship. I mean, not colony ship, construction ship. And here's why. I know that I'm not going to be able to have them both working all the time, particularly here early in the game, but as I begin to spread out more, I think it's going to be worth it just in terms of them being close together. So, I mean, them being in other areas so that I can always have a construction ship that's kind of close by to another one. Time to get another leader who can recruit here. We got research speed, leader lifespan. A long living leader might be nice. On the other hand, the sooner I get this guy, it's because he's kind of old. Yeah, let's do it. Let's recruit him. Now, you guys go out and survey. Let's see what the universe holds for us. Alright, things are already looking pretty good. I want to be thinking about where I want to drop that colony. Again, yeah, it's just the planet size is so small out here. That's my problem with it.
Construction complete.
Okay, good. We're probably just gonna mine for a little while. Let's get you. Let's see, I have a construction ship coming down this way. We'll leave you in here and get you next to where can I mine? Right here. We'll get mining that next. Although, actually, no, not, that won't be next. The next thing is going to be the building of the starbase, which I can do pretty soon here. Especially get this special project within my borders. Alright, how's it looking out here? Alright, we've at least got some energy credits. I want to get building some temples. Do I already have one?
Anomaly detected.
Ooh, anomalies. I love anomalies. Another ancient precursor civilization. Go check it out. But as I was saying, because I am spiritualist, if we go down here to Chevy Chase and we go to the surface, I could build a temple somewhere here. Building another pop right here. How much is that temple going to cost me? 85. More spiritual ethics attraction for the whole planet. That's always good. Although maybe after I get that first temple down, I'll just stick to keeping them on the colonial planets. But for now, let's get building that star base right here. Oh, no. I'm so sorry. I'm missing the influence that I need. So I need another 59 influence. These guys already don't like me, so I wonder if I should rival them or if that is just a suicide that's on its way. It's going to take a while before I have enough influence before I can build a starbase, so maybe I should just be building a mining facility or something. Speaking of facility, we've got a gas giant facility from the Voltaeum. We have detected the partial remains of a gas mining station in orbit around Wyferid 7, which appears Voltaeum in origin. Its station-keeping thrusters were deliberately fired millions of years ago in an attempt to push the station directly into the gas giant, but a collision with an unknown object prevented this from happening. Interesting. So we got another special project here. I need a skill level 3 guy. I don't think anybody of them are skill level 3, and that's fine. That's fine. We have more signs of an ancient precursor civilization. Let's do it. Okay. So as I was saying, let's get mining. It's going to take a while for that to queue up. Oh, sorry, that's star bases. There we go. We'll get working on that, build some research projects, have some laughs, get the nice triangle going right here. What's happening on this system? Okay, he just arrived. A lot of asteroid belts, looks good. Doesn't seem to be any alien life here, so I don't think I'm going to run into anybody in this corner. Alright, blue lasers. I do like blue lasers. Power plant 2 would be a bad call. Capacity overload I don't think I need. Let's get the blue lasers. Especially since I've got these Democratic Crusaders right next to me. We are equivalent right now. I'd like to tip over into Superior. It would make me feel better. Alright. New trade post has been found. Wyfred Va, or VA, I guess you should say, or 5A, was home to a small Voltaeum outpost where they traded with several neighboring civilizations. At some point, the trade post appears to have been converted into a religious mission where the Voltaeum attempted to convert visiting alien merchants to their philosophy. Trade ceased shortly thereafter, and the moon was eventually abandoned. Fascinating. So we've got yet another special project here. These probably all have artifacts underneath. That's what that's all about. Okay, anybody not doing anything? You are not doing anything. All right, we're gonna have you turn back around.
Construction complete.
Right, you're all done here, right? No, they're still surveying, or are they not surveying? Survey the system. It is all already surveyed. Well, okay then. Get surveying this way now. Surveying this way. I want to see what's out there. The mining station is also done. Let's build ourselves a research station. Still, it's still gonna be a little while before I have enough influence to build that star base. Okay, the Carbone are expanding a little faster than me. Kind of worrisome. I'm not panicking or anything though. Let's double check how much influence am I gonna need here? Grow economy. It's fine. I think I need like 140.
Technology discovered.
Something like that. Okay, good. Gonna get a little more minerals now. Ooh, less Corvette build costs and build speed. Thank you very much. Don't mind if I do. Alright, this is all done out here. So since you are not doing anything right now, we found that. Let's get you surveying this way. All right, now I'm just going to wait on
complete.
accruing the minerals and see if I can build that starbase yet. All looks pretty good. Wait a minute. Let us in this charade. So they just declared a rivalry with me. So I may as well do the same so I could get the influence boost from it. Okay, we now know without a doubt that a thriving biosphere is not something unique to Chevy Chase. Both the scientific community and the public at large are eager to learn more about the various forms of alien life throughout the galaxy. Efforts to catalog the life forms we encounter are already underway, but our xenobiologists have urged us to focus our planetary survey efforts on habitable, life-bearing worlds. We have more important matters to focus on. I think we'll do the commendable initiative, begin the habitable worlds survey event chain. And again, how many do I have to make? Like, let's do the more important matters. So this means all I have to do is get a little bit more mineral. We got new tradition available. Shipyard build speed and building build speed increased by 15%. I like that. All right, awesome. So that's been done. We can go ahead and build a starbase here soon, just as soon as the month is up. All right. We'll get working on that. So they're minus 52. Let's also declare the rivalry. Okay, there. So we're getting a little bit more out of this now. We now have quasi-bells on each other. We're not at war right now. Hopefully they're also still just doing some exploring. I'd rather not get into this just yet. We have an egalitarian society. It's just that the best rises to the top. That's all it is. Nothing to worry about, dudes. Don't be upset. But I think that is enough for today. I'm Conquering History Games, and we'll pick this up in the next episode. I hope that you guys are as excited as I am for the coming of Stellaris to the channel, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye.